it seems like the end time prophecies are now officially coming true. Because the last 24 to 48 hours, there's been some crazy things going on all around the world. I don't know if you guys know this. There's been 40 different volcanoes all across the world that erupted all at once.
Jesus
Just take a look at this stuff, guys.
And if you've read Matthew 24, you know he said these days would come. Volcanoes erupting, floods tearing through cities, the ground shaking again and again. He called them the beginning of birth pains. Not random chaos, but signs. And now those signs are everywhere, faster, stronger, impossible to ignore. The world is shaking just like Jesus said it would. Time is running out.
And also take a look at this video from DJoyd69.
Is this a
There are
message
some crazy things
from Mother
going on.
Nature or Earth? Is it time that we start paying close attention to what just occurred? Because the volcano that erupted in Ethiopia hasn't erupted in over 12,000 years. The crazier part about the story, the last time this thing erupted, no one was living on the earth.
If you speak from the biblical standpoint of view, yeah, 12,000 years.
And it just erupted just like that. With no warning, it just happened. So think about this. After 12,000 years, this thing just decides to
I know, right?
up and erupt. And as you can see, after the eruption, ash was seen shooting up about 10 miles into the sky. Animals were killed, and also villages were covered in soot. And keep it in the back of your mind. The height of this volcano is approximately 500 feet up in the air. The last time this volcano erupted, it was before the end of the Ice Age. And the crazier part about the story is 40 other
Before the
volcanoes
Ice Age.
all erupted at the same time. Look at Europe. The volcano in Europe just erupted as well. So as I asked earlier in the video, is Earth giving off some type of signals? Is Mother Nature trying to send us a message? And if so, is it a good one? And you should also ask yourself this question. With all of the technology that we have, no one saw this coming. No one heard anything or mentioned anything about volcano eruptions.
And this right here is the Bible verse, Matthew chapter 24, verse 8, where Jesus himself said that all these are the beginning of sorrows, tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, high temperatures, wars, and plagues. That these are going to be the signs that we will literally get to see before the second coming happens. And take a look at this.
Strange
This is
is
our
happening.
Earth as we speak right now. All the volcanoes, and I mean 40 volcanoes, had all just started erupting in just 24 hours, all together, all at once. There was no warning signs and absolutely nothing, and the ashes are just flying across the sky. I can already see outside that the entire sky is filled with pollution and fog, and you know, the mist that's being caused by these volcanic eruptions.
Planet. In just 48 hours, 5 volcanoes erupted across the Pacific region. It all began with a strong earthquake near the coast of Japan. Minutes later, a
That's how it
volcano in
began.
Indonesia erupted. Then came Mexico, Russia, the Philippines, and scientists are concerned
Damn.
because these events may not be random. Many experts believe
And I think it's not just volcanoes, famines that's happening, there's also floods and all that stuff. Many things are basically
the
going
Pacific
on.
tectonic plate is becoming increasingly unstable, and if it fractures, it could trigger a series of earthquakes and tsunamis. This could
Wow.
affect countries like the U.S.,
Wow.
Chile, Japan, and the Philippines.
I think it's
Governments
going to
are
go
already
all in.
monitoring every movement, but no one knows when it will stop.
And this right here is the footage from the Hawaii volcano, which is on November 25th. Look at that stuff, man. And this is what's going on in Palestine. There's floods, massive floods. Several thousand tents were destroyed by heavy rain in the El Mawasi neighborhood of Khan Younis, Gaza Strip, while others were blown away by strong winds. Wow. And this is happening in Indonesia as we speak. Look at that stuff. So this right here is what's going on in Indonesia, man.
Di hari Selasa ya.
Merapi has been active for the past 2 days. Lava flows, hot eruption, and seismic activity continues. And then we've got Mexico over here. It's also erupting in Mexico. Petal, I'm really sorry if I butchered the name. Volcano located on the border of the states of Mexico, Puebla, and Morelos was active again. Oh, that looks scary. And also, if you look at Jordan, there's floods, heavy rainfall in several provinces. Damn. That's Israel. Rain also caused flooding in... Oh, shit. I think there's also like massive warning going all across Indonesia, Sri Lanka. Look at that. That's Lebanon. It's also flooding. Lebanon capital Beirut and its surrounding areas were hit by low pressure. Wow. What's going on? All of this stuff is actually happening in 24 hours. 24 hours. Oh my goodness. Italy is also affected. Oh shit. It's all over the world, ain't it? Egypt. Heavy rainfall in southern Red Sea causing flooding in the mountain valleys of Wadi, Kamitra, and Bernice. Every place is being completely destroyed right now. And apparently this right here is world right now. Hong Kong, there was this building that just caught on fire. Indonesia, having these landslides, floods, and all that famines going on. There's stuff going on in Vietnam. There's also Sri Lanka that's currently facing stuff. And this is basically what the Ethiopia's volcano eruption looks like. And that's crazy. It's 10,000 feet. 10,000 feet up in the air, apparently. Look at that stuff. It looks crazy. And apparently these volcanoes, they've never erupted for like 10,000 or 12,000 years is what people are saying. Like it's happening for the very first time, which is just absolutely insane, to be honest. And if you look at these footage that we've got here in Philippines right now, this is insane, man. Like the entire town just facing this stuff. Damn. So it's a typhoon that's going on in Philippines. Oh, damn. Imagine people living near the seaside. Look at those waves, dude. So all of these things are just happening out of the blue. And it's all happening right now, all at once. One after the other, one after the other. So this kind of just seems like we're getting some clear warnings and signs from God that it is finally time, and it seems like we're closing in, guys. So it absolutely seems like we are indeed closing in to the so-called birth pains that Jesus mentioned in Matthew. So I think it's better that we get prepared as of now, because every single day there's something crazy that's happening. I don't know if I'm gonna go to sleep and wake up tomorrow and there's gonna be something crazy that happened. It just seems like we are definitely closing into the end times. And right when all of these things are happening, just look at the coincidence of things, of how the United States government have just come out and they've started mentioning the other alien creatures, and these are the demons and fallen angels, the people that lived before us humans did on Earth and all that stuff. You know, they're basically revealing all of these informations right now, and they're also saying that this massive spaceship 3A Atlas is coming towards Earth. And now we're seeing all of these birth pains, which Jesus mentioned in the prophecies, happen. And that is just insane. And all of these things are relatable very much. It kind of is going hand in hand. And I think it's high time that we should start praying, getting close to God. And we never know what's going to happen, man. That's one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to go ahead and make this podcast episode, to let you guys know the things that's currently happening. 40 different volcanoes all at once. It seems like everything is currently being planned out and the prophecies are indeed coming real. So the reason why I'm making this video today is because I really want every single one of you guys, if you have been slacking off, now is the time that you get good with God. And I think we all should, man. At the end of the day, we're all sinners, and there is no way to heaven without Jesus Christ. The only way that we're going to be saved. So I think it's finally time that we should probably get close to God and start praying and start leading people that are lost towards Christ so that they can also be saved. So the best thing you can do is, you know, share this video with people you love and people you want to save, and also just help the YouTube algorithm by dropping a like and comment down below. That way, you know, YouTube shows the video to as many people as possible. So this way, you know, people can actually come to Christ if they're being warned before the end times happen. So I really hope that you guys help support the cause of this video right here. And I would definitely love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments about what do you guys think with all the things that's currently going on. Genuinely, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And with that being said, I will see you guys on the next episode of The Wood Show. Until then, take it easy, fams, and goodbye.
If all the things